Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So our next video is from New York Post and it says Ben Shapiro refused to answer questions on Candace Owens Daily Wire departure. Ooh. Hmm. Is he speechless now or is he surprised or what? I don't really understand. But let's check this out.
One of the consequences of this war has been a lot of very high passions on both sides, a lot of angry disagreements. You and your company have been at the center of a very high profile one at the moment with Candace Owens, who's now left Daily Wire. Was she fired or did she leave of her own volition?
I'm not going to speak to this topic, Piers.
At all?
At all.
You can't give me any insight into why she departed?
No hints, no nothing. I'm not going to speak to this.
Can I ask why?
I mean, you can ask.
No, I'm not. You can ask why you don't want to say anything.
Again, you can ask.
I'm only curious because I know what a staunch defender of free speech you are, and it would surprise me if it had been someone's opinions that would make you want to part company with them, however contentious.
I mean, suffice it to say, the only thing I will say is what I've said all along with regard to Candace or with regard to any of our other hosts. I am not in hiring and firing position with the Daily Wire. I'm a co-founder of the Daily Wire. I'm a co-owner of the Daily Wire. I'm not actually in management. Jeremy Boring and Caleb Robinson are in management positions with regard to Candace or anyone else. And as far as the free speech situation, what I will say is that no company has the obligation to literally pay anyone. The Daily Wire is a publisher. It is not a platform. I've never called for Candace or anyone else for that matter to be banned from YouTube, to be banned from X, to be banned from any platform. That's a different story. Obviously, when it comes to any publisher gets to make decisions about what it wishes to purvey and not.
I mean, I'm just not going to labour this, but one more point I would make is it's been reported extensively that the reason for her departure was because her comments have been perceived by people at the Daily Wire as anti-Semitic.
Again, I'm not going to comment on this, Piers.
Okay. Rabbi Shmuley, would you comment on him? Because Jeremy has actually commented on Rabbi Shmuley. So I've avoided commenting publicly on Rabbi Shmuley because as far as I can tell, the man is an attention whore of the highest order. Is that the general position of the company on Mr. Shmuley?
I mean, that's my personal position for sure. I mean, I think that, Rabbi Shmuley happens to be a person with whom I agree on some matters related to, say, Middle East policy. And I also believe that his devotion to camera and notoriety have made him do some untethered things in recent days.
I mean, there's a clip, I'm just going to play it, and you can comment or otherwise, but it was extraordinary to me. We've had him on this show a few times, but I found this really quite extraordinary. Let's take a look.
Purim is a day of celebration. We feel bad for Candace Owens that she lost her job, so I figure with her image of what Jews are supposed to look like, why not at least validate her? I am dressed up as a Candace Owens Jew. Now, this is not a Christian child, it's a Jewish child. But if it would be, I got my Christian blood. Spicy, delicious. I got my Jewish nose. I have filth, because Jews are all filth. And more than anything else, what does 80 have? Money!
I mean, what is your reaction to that clip?
I mean, the phrase in Hebrew is that's what we would call a chilul Hashem, right? It's a desecration of God's name, and that sort of behavior is disgusting in any context. Frankly, I don't know an Orthodox Jew who feels differently about that. Not one.
Do you think he should be given airtime anymore, Rabbi Shmuley?
I mean, I'm not going to make decisions about who should air him and who should not. What I will say is that that sort of behavior is untethered from reality and makes a mockery of much of the mission for people like me, which includes fighting anti-Semitism.
Yeah, but I get a lot of people actually after his most recent appearance here just saying this guy does not speak for most Jewish people like me. And they write in their droves and they say, please stop having someone on.
Well, I mean, what he's doing there certainly doesn't speak for literally any Jew that I've heard of or know. I mean, I can't speak to his positions on Israel. Again, my positions on Israel speak for my positions on Israel, but that's a different story from dressing up in a Stürmer costume to mock anti-Semitism. I think that's quite counterproductive and especially given the online discourse pretty negative in pretty much every way I can.
Like, guys, do you see Ben Shapiro? Like, to me, I think Mr. Ben Shapiro seems a little more subdued. Yeah. I think there might be a bit of regret here. Yeah, I think they are regretting their action for letting her go, because because I don't even know whether because they think he did a wrong thing, of course. But that Candace Owens departure isn't going smoothly as they want. Yeah, I think it's not really going smoothly as they want. That Candace Owens dispatcher, right? I think it's really not going smoothly as it thought. And it has not really alleviated the problem. I'm serious, it has not really alleviate the problem. See, guys, I just love Candace Owens for sticking to her values and telling the truth always. Like Candace Owens, like I just love her for everything. I just love her for being herself, honest, and always putting America first. See, guys, how will I put this in English? There will be fire in your country. You have not even quenched that fire. You want to go to another country to quench the fire. When your own country is on fire. How is it done? Like, yeah, how? Or just like in Nigeria here, when we are trying to sort out our government, our inflation, our everything, and our president wants to go to another country to go and help, to go and support. When your own country is on fire, you have not up the fire, you have not settled the problems going up and down. Like, how in most scenarios, how is that done? Seriously, how? Huh. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you feel Ben Shapiro is a hypocrite or not. Because me, I feel so. I won't lie to you. I feel so. Let me know in the comment section. Like, watch, and subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.